baseball fans, we welcome you to Minor League Baseball, the show. It is the first game of this doubleheader between the visiting Midland Rockhounds and the Corpus Christi Hooks. Well, both games will be 7 innings apiece, and most likely we're going to have a good day at the ballpark. We'll go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, follow the Rockhounds or the Hooks all season long with the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, and you can download that on any smartphone. And right now, get out your scorecards, and we got your starting lineups. First, for the visiting Midland Rockhounds. Leading off in second baseman, Chet Navarro. Navarro as second. Alton Cortez be the designated hitter for Midland. Cortez the DH. Ronald Molina be the first baseman for Midland. Molina at first. Wilson Fabregas be the right fielder for Midland. Fabregas at right. Batting fifth, the center fielder, Jake Sumoliski. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Richie Denson. Denson at left. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Manny Cabrera. Cabrera at short. Marcus Renecker will be the third baseman for Midland. Renecker at third. And round out the batting order for the Rockhound lineup, the catcher Sammy Pittman will bat ninth. And on the mound for the Rockhounds, Daniel Gossett. And here's the starting lineup for the Corpus Christi Hooks. Leading off in right field, William Billingsley at right. Jamie Ramirez be the second baseman for Corpus Christi. Ramirez is second. Batting third is the cleanup hitter, that is first baseman A.J. Reed. Reed in cleanup. Batting fourth, the third baseman Philip Yubota. Yubota at third. Gustavo Perez be the left fielder for the Hooks. Perez at left. Ivan Cedeno be the catcher for Corpus Christi. Cedeno catching. Designated hitter Gustavo Lopez will be the seventh batting for the Hooks. Lopes, the DH. Center fielder George Wakefield be the eighth batting for the Hooks. Wakefield at center. Marco Vega be the shortstop. He rounds out the batting order for the Hooks. Vega at short. And on the mound for your Corpus Christi Hooks, Jonathan Quivers. Quivers, today's Hooks pitcher, and there is your starting lineup.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Midland Rockhounds. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Number 48 will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
At the plate, William Billingsley. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fly ball right down the line in left. Denson giving chase, and no one will track it down. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Now at the plate, Jamie Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped him up. Navarro over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, first baseman number 23, A.J. Reed.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's a strike.
0-1.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Count remains at 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Molina comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Jonathan Quivers, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Standing in, Chet Navarro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Billingsley is camped under this one, and very quickly one gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in, Ronald Molina. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, Philip Yabuta.
Leading off for Corpus Christi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Skied into straightaway right. Fabregas has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Coming to the plate now, Ivan Cedeno, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Gustavo Lopes in the air out to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So stepping in, Wilson Fabregas.
Leading off for Midland, right fielder, Wilson Fabregas.
And the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wakefield is there. He's got it one away.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Richie Jensen.
Into the box, Richie Denson, as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Into the box now, Manny Cabrera, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Standing in now, Marcus Reinecker. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Sammy Pittman. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding two as the side is retired. Settling in now, George Wakefield. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Denson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Ready now, Marco Vega. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Smolinski's under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 15, William Billingsley.
Striding in once again, William Billingsley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swinging a line drive. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Navarro is under it. And that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chet Navarro. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Navarro.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. And there's one away.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Alton Cortez. First pitch on its way. Grounded to short. Vega has it. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Ronald Molina.
Striding into the box, Ronald Molina. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a base hit on the line. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
Now batter, right fielder, Wilson Fabregas.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Fabregas. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Wakefield is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jamie Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Softly hit out to short. And one gone.
First baseman, number 23, A.J. Reed.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is a fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Philip Yabuchon, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. But this is speared by the first baseman. Now a throw behind the runner, but it's not in time. Heads up base running gets him back to the bag following the line drive. So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Into the box now, Gustavo Perez. He reached on a single in his first try. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Reed rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece.
So he's unable to wiggle out of danger, and we're all knotted up.
And as a former pitcher, I know how painful that is. He's 1 out away from ending the inning, and he gives up an RBI triple. Nice job by the offense cashing in. Now they've got a good chance to take the lead.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Into the box now, Jake Smolinski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On the ground to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Richie Denson.
Standing in, Richie Denson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Manny Cabrera.
At the plate, Manny Cabrera. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Billingsley is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Gustavo Lopes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now in the box, George Wakefield. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to shallow center. Smolinski's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Marco Vega. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, William Billingsley. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And it's 1-1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Into the box, Marcus Reinecker. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined into left center. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box now, Sammy Pittman. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they take the lead 4-1.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Stepping in now, Alton Cortez as he lines it out to center. Wakefield is right there, one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Ronald.
Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Molina. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in now, Wilson Fabregas. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. In now, Jake Smolinski. He grounds it sharply to third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Into the box now, Richie Denson as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Travis Johns takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Manny Cabrera will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Smolinski at second. Denson is over at first with 1 away. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up. 1 there on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now batting, Jamie Ramirez. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Swinging a soft liner and a base hit. So the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Lawn darts and hand grenades right there. Mixing in some knocks. The unlikely.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Denson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, third base.
Now at the plate, Philip Yabuta. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and there's his first base hit in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Smolinski has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. Digging in, Ivan Cedeno. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Gustavo Lopes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 3 runs already home here. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. The one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Into the box, Marco Vega, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball. Just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away. And unfortunately,
and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. The Rockhounds lead it 6-4. Digging in, Marcus Reinecker, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is flared out towards second. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Hit in the air to right field. Billingsley on the move. 1 away. Chet Navarro will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Here comes the first pitch. Smoke on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Now to the plate, Alton Cortez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it 7-4.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a three-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as it's now a six-run ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing.
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Now back, left fielder.
Standing in now, Richie Denson. Line towards center field. Wakefield is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We're through 6 full. The Rockhounds are out in front, 11-4. Back here on MLB Network. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. So the batting order turns over now and set to go William Billingsley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Fabregas is in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Rockhounds posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Daniel Gossett takes home the win. Jonathan Quivers permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
And so the Rockhounds win the first game of the doubleheader. We are going to continue to live stream as we get ready for our second game with Corpus Christi. There ain't no runs, hits, and errors, but 11-4, the Rockhounds take the win. And we'd welcome you back to Minor League Baseball, the show. It is the second game of this doubleheader, as we have another game ready for y'all today. It will be a 7-inning game, and most likely, winners take all, losers go home. Series continues tomorrow, as we have our third game of this 4-game set. The fourth game will air late Sunday, as we have our fourth and final game. The Rockhounds will also head to Frisco to take on the Frisco Rough Riders for a 3-game set before the return home to face off the Trenton Thunder. And most likely we are good to go. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also follow the Rockhounds all season long with the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball. You can download that on any smartphone. And right now, get out your scorecards, and here's the second lineup for Game 2. Leading off for Midland, second baseman Chet Navarro. Batting second, the designated hitter Alton Cortez. Batting third, the first baseman Ronald Molina. Batting fourth, the right fielder, Wilson Fabregas. Batting fifth and center fielder for Midland, Jake Simliski. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Richie Denson. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Manny Cabrera. Batting eighth, the third baseman, Marcus Renecker. Batting ninth, the catcher, Sammy Pittman, as he rounds out the batting order for Midland. And on the mound for Midland, Daniel Gossett. Gossett, today's Rockhounds pitcher for Game 2. And here's your starting lineup for your Corpus Christi Hooks. Leading off in right field, William Billingsley. Billingsley at right. Second baseman Jamie Ramirez will be the second for Corpus Christi. Ramirez is second. First baseman A.J. Reed will be coming to the Hooks. Reed at first. Philip Yabuda be the third baseman for Corpus Christi. Yabuda at third. Gustavo Perez be the left fielder for the Hooks. Perez at left. Ivan Cedeno be the catcher for Corpus Christi. Cedeno catching. Designated hitter Gustavo Lopes. Batting eighth, the center fielder George Wakefield. Wakefield in center. Batting ninth, the shortstop Marco Vegas. He rounds out the batting order for the Hooks. And on the mound for Corpus Christi, Jonathan Quivers. Quivers, today's Hooks pitcher, and there's your starting lineups for Game 2.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Midland Rockhounds. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Daniel Gossett, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So striding forward now, William Billingsley. He will lead this one off today. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now another 0-2. Popped him up. Cabrera calls for it. He's got it 1 away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Right there for strike 1. The mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees our game time temperature. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Popped up. Molina has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now, A.J. Reed, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Reinecker on the move, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Jonathan Quivers, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Molina.
At the plate, Ronald Molina. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Stepping in now, Wilson Fabregas. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Philip Yabuta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. pulled high in the air out to left field. Denson is under it. 1 out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Stepping up to the plate, Gustavo Perez. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Hard ground ball to third. Reinecker is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So striding in, Ivan Cedeno. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fabregas giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Jake Smolinski, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left as they get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Into the box now, Richie Denson. On a line, that's a base hit in the left field.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
In now, Manny Cabrera. And that gets him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping in, Marcus Reinecker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Denson, the runner at second with 1 away. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Sammy Pittman. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chet Navarro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Billingsley sprinting after it, He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Ready for another chance, Alton Cortez. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Now batting, first baseman, Ronald Molina.
Now at the plate, Ronald Molina. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We've played 2 full. The Rockhounds lead it 3-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Gustavo Lopes. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Denson moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, George Wakefield. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
After it is Smolinski. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Marco Vega.
Digging in now, Marco Vega. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. That's a base hit, their first of the game. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. He flied out leading off the ball game. 0-1, here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's in safely to third as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. This pitch is popped up. Molina is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-2. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Fabregas.
Leading off for the Rockhounds, right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Wakefield going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Stepping into the box, Jake Smolinski. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batter, left
Striding
fielder,
in, Richie Denson. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Wakefield calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Stepping into the box, Manny Cabrera, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Perez is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 3 innings complete. The Rockhounds lead it 3-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Philip Yabuta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 7, Gustavo Perez.
At the plate, Gustavo Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Ivan Cedeno.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Denson moves over, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Marcus Reinecker. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman, Marcus Reinecker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. Perez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Sammy Pittman.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
Billingsley is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
The batter, number 14.
Ready once again, Chet Navarro. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Wakefield has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. Standing in, Gustavo Lopes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Gustavo Lopes.
First offering on its way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Center field, number 24, George Wakefield.
Now at the plate, George Wakefield. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Grounded to first. Molina scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-2. Digging in once again, Alton Cortez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Billingsley is after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Ronald Molina.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 10, Wilson Fabregas.
Ready for another shot now, Wilson Fabregas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is into right field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2.
That's one of the problems right there, Dero. When you play the infield in, you cut down a lot of angles. Normal infield depth, that might be an out.
Yeah, you got it as a hitter right here, Dan. You take a deep breath knowing hard contact is usually going to result in a knock.
In now, Jake Smolinski. And there's a base hit on the line.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Richie Jensen.
Into the box, Richie Denson as he grounds one briskly to short. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 5 innings complete. The Rockhounds lead it 4-2. Leading off the inning, William Billingsley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Jamie Ramirez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy. Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Into the box now, Philip Yabuta, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The next 0-2. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And the run is in to score from third. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Standing in now, Gustavo Perez.
Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
No hits to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 4-3. Coming to the plate now, Manny Cabrera.
Leading off for the Rockhounds, the shortstop,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Wakefield ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Travis Johns takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 1, Travis Johns.
In now, Marcus Reinecker.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And he can't track it down as this ball falls.
Now batting, captain, Sammy Pittman.
Digging in, Sammy Pittman. First offering on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, Hero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scored. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Lifted in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Molina. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 5-3. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So stepping in, Ivan Cedeno. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Strike taken to throw. He's way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now...
And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. Settling in now, Marco Vega, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the tying run is in to score from third.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Swing and a line drive into left field. A base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knees, so as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
In there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in a philosophy more north-south, just with launch angles and exit.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Hooks are out in front here, 6-5. Ready now, Wilson Fabregas, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline, and that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Striding into the box, Jake Smolinski. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under at Wakefield. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Richie Denson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out, nothing doing. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. And he comes through with extra bases. Will they wave that tying run home? And a relay home. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
This one's down to third. And that's the second out.
Third baseman, number 1.
Riding in once again, Marcus Reinecker. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they will hold the winning run at third here. And it'll take another 2-out hit to win the ball game.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here.
That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off here with a 7-6 victory.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
And before we wrap up the broadcast, we need to recognize this player for the performance he turned in, our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Rockhounds jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Daniel Gossett is the winning pitcher of record, so that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
And so the Rockhounds take the doubleheader.
For the victorious Rockhounds.
With a 1-run lead, the Rockhounds were able to hold on for dear life. At the top of the 7th,
For the Hooks,
the Hooks
6 runs,
scored
9 hits,
6.
no errors. They left
Rockhounds are down by 5,
time of the ball game.
and
3
it
hours
took
and
only
43
2 runs to win the ball
Thank you
game.
for joining us here this afternoon.
Well, this has been a great day for baseball. We hope you all enjoyed it. So, let's go ahead and do runs, hits, and errors. First, for the visiting, or Midland Rockhounds, 7 runs on 18 hits, no errors. For Corpus Christi, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Well, we are back later for Game 3 of this 4-game set. The Rockhounds will head off to Frisco next as they take on the Frisco Rough Riders. And then they'll return home to greet a new member, the Trenton Thunder. Well, we'll see y'all later. Everybody have a great day.